Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails in the Sky, the third, part 26? 27. It's definitely like at least 27. In the last video, we started Kloe's side story of her moon door adventures as a schoolgirl right after she first joined Genis Royal Academy. We tried to knock it out in one video, but after 50 minutes I realized that that wasn't happening, and I needed to just take a break to rest my voice, because oh boy, that dialogue was getting to me a little bit. And after a bit of a break, we've returned, and we're going to deliver the letter to the mayor of Ruan. This is the first time I've had the chance to walk through here like this. Not like I could before. Last time I came was during the 100 Days War. Whoops. Oh, well, you ain't getting to the mayor's residence that way. I forgot you can't cross the bridge at this time of day. Guess I'll try heading to the mayor's mansion later. It's no big deal anyway. Lecter didn't make it seem too urgent. It's just nice to see the town so lively. It really has changed the atmosphere since then. So lively. We've seen 2 people. It was those 2 kids, that's it. This place is deserted. No, there's the Lecter himself. He's going to the casino and bar? Isn't that a casino? Please tell me he isn't in there for the reason I think he is. He better not be. Oh, let's see. He's on the slots. Lecter, what are you doing here? We're students. Gambling is expressly forbidden. I know. I mean, I am the student council president. Of course I know. Haha, come to Papa. That's the fishing noise. I remember that. I found myself doubting how he could be more by the minute. Wait, what? I found myself doubting how he could be more by the minute. Oh, how he could be the student council president more by the minute. Okay, brain's a little fried. This is like the 4th or 5th. Well, no, I think this is the 4th video. But these side stories, man, they take a lot out of you with the dialogue. Like the game has a lot more. I mean, I don't know if I'd say Trails 3 has more dialogue than the previous games, but it's more tightly packed, I guess. Where you have these side stories that are just exclusively dialogue, and there's not really any breaks like you would have in the other Trails games. So like go run around and do stuff. Like it's just rapid fire talky talks, and it's a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying it. But it takes a lot out of you. Maybe, or at least it takes a lot out of me. I don't know. Maybe that maybe says more about me than it does anything. Maybe I should ask the dean next time I see him so I can make sure this isn't some kind of elaborate ruse. That's the bridge. That sounds like the bridge coming down. Finally, I can go visit the mayor now. I'll be leaving now. I need to go and take care of your work for you. You stay right where you are. Right. Right. Just a little bit more. Are you even paying attention? Just stay here, please. Time to go see the totally not shady mayor. Oh, and Gilbert. We'll get to see young Gilbert. Maybe. Possibly. That's not Gilbert. Excuse me. I'm a student of Genis Royal Academy here on Student Council business. Would it be possible for you to meet with Mayor Dalmore? I'm afraid not. He's currently not in, you see. If your business isn't urgent, might I recommend coming back another day? I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. There's Gilbert. There's the Gilbster. I'm the mayor's student, Gilbert, and I act as his representative during his absence. So you're the student of Genis Royal Academy, aren't you? Wasn't there something about this Dario dude? Wasn't he someone? Is he Blue Blanc? Isn't he Blue Blanc? Or maybe that's just later he impersonates him as Blue Blanc. I don't know. That seems vaguely familiar. Something about Dario being Blue Blanc in disguise. That's correct, sir. I've come to deliver an envelope from the student council to the mayor. Here's your envelope. Ah, yes, I see it's a list of all the academy students for the current year. As you know, students generally live in dorms, and obviously there are large numbers of them coming and going year after year. It makes sense. It makes keeping track of all the residents of the region much easier when the school submits a list of students like this. That's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. To tell you the truth, I was a student of the academy. Not just any student either. I was part of the student council as well. Genesis Council is a fine organization. They're proud as they are noble-minded with a true dedication to carrying out their duties and bettering the academy they serve and belong to. I see. It's hard to believe that was ever the case looking at the current student council. The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me to this very day. Does it? I'm sure the very same will be true of you in your adult life too, so continue to work as part of it as best you can. Thank you, I will. Not actually a member though. Well, if you'll excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. Oh, it was no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, by all means stop by. I might be able to help. Thank you very much. I'm on to you, Gilbert. I'm on to all of you. I wonder if he's actually still there like I told him to be. That ain't it, kid. I knew it. Excuse me? You wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting there is gone, would you? I'm trying to find him. Ah, you must be Master Lecter. Master Lecter? A young lady came to collect him not long ago. She did punch him before they departed, however. That's Chickadee. Thank adios for Lucy. I'm sorry for the trouble he's caused you. On behalf of all the students of the Academy, I hope you won't think ill for the actions of one of our students. Yo, she's an official member. She's apologizing for Lecter. Our student council president, no less. I really do apologize. Oh, the contrary. Master Lecter is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have the chance to speak with him, we've placed the coins from the game he was in the middle of in his pool as usual. If you could let him know that, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright then. I'm exhausted. Can't believe he was even an active gambler. He's so far gone, I'm not sure how to begin trying to get him to turn over a new leaf. Ooh, some of the best music in the game. I love the Ruan trail music. And then oh, it's Clem. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got there's the orphanage stuff too. Man, there's a lot going on in this side story. Is something wrong? Oh, are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something. Like what? Dude, shouldn't Clem be like 1 year old by now? Like right now? I can help you look if you'd like. You don't have to do that, but if you really wanna. I mean, it's a red stone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here, but I can't find it. A red stone, right? Yeah. I don't get why I haven't found it already. Sieg, you wanna help out here, buddy? Oh, never mind. She found it. Kloe found a pretty red stone. Excuse me? This wouldn't happen to be what you're looking for, would it? That's it! Whew, I'm glad we were able to find it. Yeah, I mean, I'm Clem, and thanks. Anyway, bye. Are you alright? I'm okay. I'll escort you back home. I can get home on my own. I'm not some dumb kid, you know? That's something dumb kids say. I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. I was hoping that I might be able to ask your family for directions. So while you might not need my help, would you be willing to let me go with you? Oh, damn, she's smart, dude. Oh, I get. Then I guess I could, sure. This way. Come on, hurry up. I'm coming. His house is this way, though. I guess he must be from Manoria. Well. Dude, this is the put you to sleep music right here. Oh, they hit you with the Ruan Trail, follow you up with the I don't actually know the name of this. I don't know the name of it. Well, I know the Ruan Trail is Looking to the Skies, I think is the actual name of the track. I don't know the name of this one. What's wrong? Well, the place he led me to was Manoria Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well, somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here, because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone here and stop living by myself. I say that, but this was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Ruan. Oh, how badly I wanted to run straight here. But I knew I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet, and I would do anything to avoid the places that would make my resolve buckle. So she already had a connection to the orphanage? What's up with you? Why'd you go quiet? You want me to introduce you to the matron? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stronger than I was before, right? I've gotten used to life at the academy. I've made friends there. I've resumed practicing my swordsmanship. I've gained stamina through chasing Lecter around. Maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. Maybe I can finally walk back inside here with my head held high and not immediately give in to the weakness of my heart. Come on, you're scaring me. You're not sick or nothing, are you? I'm fine. Would you mind showing me inside? Keep up or I'll leave you behind. I can't. I'm trying to remember. Was she like actually raised here? I mean, that doesn't seem like that would happen though. I mean, being royalty and everything. Here you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Everyone else is long. Goodness. Is that you, Kloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matron, it's you. It's really you. Oh dear, I see you still look exactly the same when you're crying. Well, What? What's going on here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere before I knew it. I was just so happy to see you again. There's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Kloe. You too. Oh, look at you. You're still the same darling young lady I've always known after all, aren't you? I'm glad you finally come back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that. I just went to look for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where's Joseph? Oh, that's her husband, right? You haven't heard the news then. I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He passed away about 4 years ago. He passed away? One day he went out shopping in Ruan and was caught up in an accident. Oh. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, why are you apologizing? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself I shouldn't have come, even though I love it here, if I'd just been more honest with myself, if I'd just come here from the beginning. Is somebody here? Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Yeah, Clem. Ooh, what are you crying for? These are the children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone say hello to our visitor. Okay. I'm Mary. Huh? What's going on? Hiya. Come on, Paul, you gotta say hello. Kloe? The Manoria Orphanage you love is right here, you know. So it is. Maybe we should all have some tea? Now seems like as good a time as any. Will you give me a hand making it, Kloe? Of course. From that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled, exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage, and forever wanting to be surrounded by the lovely matron and the children. When I was there, the world felt bathed in happiness and smiling faces. Because I never knew my mother and father, all my memories of this place were the only ones I had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same as the one I fondly remembered from then. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet when I was there, I knew. I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. One month later. Damn, this is basically a game in and of itself. Like, shit. Also, it's like really cold in my room now. I had to turn the air conditioning up because it was like hot, and now it's like that weird temperature where if you don't have the air conditioning on, it's hot as shit. But once you turn it on, it gets kind of cold. Man, that was So, I mean, isn't that weird? Like, why would Kloe be raised in an orphanage? Like, I mean, that's a little odd, you know? With her being, you know, like, not just, like, royalty, but, like, you know, I mean, she's second in line to the throne, basically. It's so easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. I better hurry back to the dorm. The lights are already off? Jill must have gone to sleep already. Ah, this is the intervention? Good evening, my dear. Hello. What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off. Well, I was just feeling so lonely without my beloved Kloe around to keep me company that I opted to turn the lights off and sulk. You're never around on our days off lately. I don't know where you're always going, but you sure seem to love it there. Where have you been anyway? I'm sorry for being out so late. I didn't mean to break curfew, but it just happened. It's no big deal. The teachers don't suspect a thing. I took care of that. That might not be the case forever, though, if it keeps happening, though. They might notice at some point. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I'll try and make sure to return earlier in the future. Matron Theresa might start getting annoyed if I keep staying out so late, too. So... You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it? No way. I've been going to an acquaintance's house. That's not very... That isn't... That's not gonna disprove her, her assumption. An acquaintance's house, huh? Oh. And what relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Manoria Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matron there, so since I live in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Oh, hold up, that's the place between here and Manoria, right? Ah, phew, I was hoping it's going to be something a little more scandalous. I should have known with you. But what do you mean? Well, your answer's such a good girl answer, spending your days off helping the poor little orphans and all. You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans, don't you dare call them that. What? What right do you have to talk about them like they're objects of pity? And I am not a good girl. Excuse me. Dang, that's like the first time Kloe's gotten mad in the entire series. I didn't think I'd ever see her like that. I've done it again, haven't I? Me and that big mouth. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl like she thinks I am. That's not why I'm always going to the orphanage. What do I do here? Do we bounce? Do we bounce back to the orphanage? Wait, what? Student council room, maybe? Let's try that. Yo, you got some grub for us? Been working awfully late today. We're up until late though, so I hope she'll come down if she's feeling hungry. That goes for you too. It's, what's going on, girlie? I didn't know you were here, Lucy. Are you still working? It's awfully late. Yeah, I was. It took me a bit longer than I expected to finish everything. I'm almost done though, so I'll head back soon. That's good. Is there something wrong, Kloe? You seem kinda down. No, I'm alright. Well, if you say so. It's past curfew though, so you should probably start heading back to your room. I suppose. That's the last place I want to be right now. Oh, what's up? Oh, this is so good. I said I'd have a nap after class was over, and before I knew it, the sun was down. So here I am, having my dinner. Let's try the back academy. It's a nice quiet place. Maybe we can have some self-reflection. No? Okay. I'm telling you, eventually the academy's going to be important. Or the old academy. I mean, come on, they wouldn't let us come here if there wasn't... Yeah, okay, there's at least someone over here. I was going to say, they wouldn't let us walk over here if there wasn't at least someone to talk to. I'm trying to hide. Leave me alone. Okay. Where to go? Let's try the gymnasium, auditorium, whatever. Anyone back here to? Try the schoolrooms. Got no reason to be here. Door's locked. Well, wait, why could we go into this schoolroom, but we couldn't go into the others? There's something in here? Huh? I mean, that's always one of the things you gotta look out for, is like, where do they let you go? Because if they don't want you to go somewhere, they probably won't let you go there. You know, look at all those, it's a freaking molecule, dude. What is this? Quiet in the halls. Well, don't have to worry about that. I mean, we go to the boys' dormitory? That's the only place left. Okay. Apparently we said to walk around some. What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I acting like this? Maybe I should talk to Hans? Oh. This isn't Hans' rooms. I don't really want to talk to anyone else about it right now. Is this Hans? This isn't Hans' rooms. Hans! You in there, Hans? Yeah, that you, Jill? Hold on, I'll open the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. Did something happen? Not really. Your face tells me that's a big old lie. Come on in, I'm by myself at the moment anyway. Don't try any funny business, okay? As if I would. Now get your butt inside. He's got his eyes on bigger targets. So, what happened? Something to do with Kloe, right? Can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before? Not yet, no. She's the type to just apologize before offering an opinion on anything, so we've got nothing to fight about, really. You asking because you have? Dude, Hans could read people like a book. He's like the only one that got Joshua to open up to him, so he's definitely, pretty astute. Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't seem to stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff even when I don't mean it. She was really angry too. Angry, Kloe? Man, I can't even imagine that. I wish I could have seen it. Can you be serious, Hans? I am. I'm not sure how to face her now. So, I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here? Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room and that's final. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize. I don't know. You gotta go back. Alright, later, Gator. Jill? Wouldn't be the first time she's lost a friend over something like this. Hope it works out for her. Oh, Leo. You're sure back late tonight? I just walked past Jill, too. She was crying. Well, that's because... Oh, shit. Stop staring at me with that blank look. It's scarier than shouting at me. 50 lashes. Oh, there's Lecter. He can set her straight. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days. Please don't stand behind me like that. It's creepy. Someone's in a bad mood. She's not looking too good. I always wish I could have a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends, but wishing for those things just doesn't get you them, and no matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out. I just can't seem to make any progress. I getcha. You were so frustrated you end up lashing out against a friend who's kinda on the dense side. That's not what happened at all, I'm not you. I might be annoyed at her, but Jill is still very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity the children or because I'm a good girl. The children there are wonderful, they don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy being there and because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some kind of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. That's not who I am. I just want it to be family. Why does nothing work out how I want it to? No matter how much I want to be friends and family, I just can't get them. How much I want friends and family. Are they destined to be forever out of my reach? You're spilling all the beans tonight, huh? What about you? Is there anything in the world that you take seriously? Just one thing where you refuse to compromise. You know, you can be pretty scary when you start shouting. Forget it. Shouting at you isn't going to solve anything. So, you still don't know why you're mad, right? You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because, well, it's because I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it's genuinely important to me and because... now we're just going around in circles. Sorry, but this is boring as sin. Where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you. You can't walk away in the middle of it. Listen, all I'm going to say is get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't entangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. What does that even mean? That's for you to find out. Lecter! Who am I even kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. No, he's not. He seems like he never takes anything seriously, but in reality he does. You still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't entangle the heart of the problem, you just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. He's right. Why am I so angry about this? What's got me so worked up? Why? Deep down I knew all along what I was doing. All that time I've been pretending not to notice the truth, but I had known since the very beginning. And to avoid facing that fact, I kept desperately clinging on to everything I could, telling myself I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself it was true. Maybe it was because I was afraid that if I accepted it, I was going to lose everything. That was why my heart was so restless. The next day. So it's like she doesn't want to accept that she actually does have friends and like a proxy family via the orphanage, I guess, is what she's talking about. I guess this must be the place. Well, it's not like I have to do anything too daring today. All I need to do is scope it out for now. I mean, I know I didn't mean any harm by what I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of the kids here without knowing anything about them. Which is why I'm gonna come here and get to know more about the place and then try and apologize to her. Maybe then she'll forgive me. Looks like there's no one here. Whew. You could chase those chickens and get some eggs. Wow, this place is actually pretty cute. Well, here comes the hard part. Jill? What are you doing here? Fancy seeing you here, Kloe. Do you want to come in? Come in? Yeah, okay. Wait here for a minute. I'll go and make us some tea. So where is everybody? Look, I'm sorry, Kloe. What I said was really insensitive, and I'm really sorry for ever saying it. Don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both of my parents, too. That's why what you said bothered me. In my head, I saw myself in them. I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan, they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that that alone meant they were doomed to spend life unable to have the same kind of happiness that others did. I didn't want anyone to say it or even think it. But that wasn't because I was thinking of the children here. It was because I was thinking about myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Kloe, Please allow me to finish. I wanted to think I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but now I know I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. I knew that too, and that's why being called a model student or being spoken of like some kind of exemplary human, just a human being, infuriated me so much. I'm such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out at you as if I'm sticking up for other people when in reality I'm only thinking of myself. I didn't want to admit it even though I knew deep down. I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. I really am sorry. No, you're clearly not the one at fault, Kloe. This is on me and I'm sorry. Why you were angry with me doesn't matter when I said something I never should have said from the get-go. I had no idea what kind of life you or the kids had led here, and I wasn't trying to imply you were a hypocrite or anything at all. I just wanted to apologize to you earlier. I just didn't know how, I suppose. Same here. I take back everything I said about the children too. I had no right to be judging them when I've never even been here or met them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. Well then, Would you like to meet them? Really? They sleep in bunk beds, huh? Kinda jealous. A chew. That's adorable. They really do look cute when they're sleeping. Let's bang some pots and pans and get them up. Now I feel even worse for being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Jill. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm with what you said. All my frustrations just built to a point where I took it out on you. Seriously, don't worry about it. Let's call our faults a draw, okay? We're going around in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I'm kind of glad this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it just hit home just how important this place truly is to me. Although, to tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? I barely slept a wink last night. Anyway, you want to get going? Yeah. Feels kind of weird to be able to finally talk to you openly like this, though. We've been sharing a room all this time. But this is the first time I feel like you've truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone has made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. Thanks for coming today, Jill. I'm glad I did. May this be the start of a long and fruitful friendship. I hope so. I'm feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. Me too. This music is just so good. The sunlight does wonders at making you want to drift off. Say, I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you. All this time, this orphanage was right here, same as I remembered it. All the time I was stubbornly refusing to come back. All the time I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All that time, it was right here waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely love this place, and that's the only thing that ever mattered. And now I know that I'll always feel that way. No matter how many times I lose sight of myself or find myself losing my way, I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There was also one other important thing I found myself realizing. I still hadn't thanked him for all that he had done for me, not once. Lecter? Oh, he running. Get back here! Today's the day you're finally gonna do some work. Oh, he's gonna disappear, dude. Boom. Vanished. Kloe? I'm sorry, are you okay? Also, this shit still isn't over. Good God, it's so long. I mean, it's awesome and I love it, but oh my God, it's so long. Whew. I can't believe this might end up taking 3 fucking videos. I mean, I'll give it 10 more minutes to try to wrap up, but I'm fine. Our pincer attack didn't work all that well. You always have to do better than that if you want to catch the almighty Lecter. How do you get up there so fast? His agility is amazing. You got no one to blame but yourselves for letting me get away. So long, suckers. And he's gone. Get back here! We'll see who's a sucker when you're chained to a chair under a mountain of paperwork. After all those times I've chased him around, I know there's got to be more to this than it seems. He's not making it look like he's up there, but he's making it look like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? Let's go and have a look anyway. Climb? What did you say there, Kloe? Those words didn't make any sense to me, if I'm being honest. Who are you? Oh, you're the receptionist lady. Lunchtime rush is finally over. Dude, there's like 30 people who live here. That's not a rush, dude. Clara's gone and lost the key to this room. She gave me a real earful when I lost it, and then she goes and does the exact same thing. Typical, huh? Where did I put the key to get in here? We're stuck outside without that. I don't know. Is it in here? Nope. How come you haven't been showing up for practice much lately? Because she's better than you? Sorry about that, Regal. I just had a lot going on lately, I suppose. Right. Still, it's you we're talking about here, so I always knew there had to be some kind of legitimate reason. Drop by if you get the chance, though. We're always waiting for you. What do I do? Tomorrow's the general meeting of the student council. You must find it before then. You've got 24 hours. Dawn of the final day. You must find Lecter. What do you want from me, game? There's a rope. What's this? Are you supposed to climb up using this? Climb up. He's not here. I knew I wouldn't find him here. Let's try somewhere else for now. That's what they want you to think. I guess we will go ahead and stop it here. I mean, and make it three Kloe ventures. Three Kloe videos of Kloe's school time adventures. Because it doesn't seem like it's going to wrap up in the next like 10 minutes, and 2 back-to-back 50-minute videos is maybe a little bit much. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.